and I am back with another video. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, and if you didn't go watch my last videos, go ahead and check them out. But tonight I wanted to come and do the story time for you guys. I'm going to be telling y'all how I became a dancer and what the experience was for me. First, let me say that I do not dance anymore. I stopped dancing about a year ago, and I started dancing in like 2011. Why? Because I was struggling. I got tired of working paycheck to paycheck just like to pay bills and stuff, and I just wanted more. I ended up seeing an ad in the newspaper for dancers. I didn't think about this before I seen the ad, but seeing the ad is what gave me the idea. I ended up calling the guy, the manager at the club, and I was just like, I wanted to be a waitress. I want to be a shooter girl. The shooter girls are the girls who like walk around with the shots, and they like try to sell shots to everybody. They do like a little 30-second like cute little dance, whatever, and then they just keep pushing. So that's what I want to do. I want to do something like that. And he was just like, no, you should just be a dancer. And I'm just like, whatever. I went, not that night, but the next night I went in to see what it was like, whatever. And I'm thinking like, maybe he's going to try and audition me. I got hired on the spot. I ended up going there that next night and working. And I made my check, my 9-to-5 check in one night. And I was just like, whoa. Like, I just thought, like, then my 9-to-5 check was only like $300 to $400. I didn't quit right away. I kept my job for about 2 more weeks, and then I quit. My experience at the club, like, it was bittersweet. Like, I made some of my closest friends in that club, 2 girls that I'm still friends with today. Everybody's in there for one thing, to get money. And like, even if you call yourself cool with the girl, like, you can be sitting with a customer or whatever, and she's supposed to be your homegirl, and he's spending money on you all night long, but as soon as you go on stage, you see her like walking up to him and trying to get him to go in the back and stuff. And it's just like, that's just, I don't know, I feel like it's stepping on your toes. And I'm not saying that you own the customers, it's up to him to go or not. Like, some customers actually go, and you can't be mad because he's there for the girls. Like, he ain't there for you. It is a such thing as your customer, because those are the customers that come there strictly for you. But you can only say that, like, it's up to him to tell the girl, like, no thank you, like, I'm waiting on such and such. So, was I scared at first? Like, I wasn't scared. Like, I'm not a shy person, so I wasn't scared, but it's just like taking my clothes off. Like, I was really, really nervous about that. Like, it took me a while before I actually took my top off, or, especially on stage, like, you know what I'm saying? But you just have a few shots and, you'll get used to it. I'm gonna just name some of the things that I feel like are pros and cons of working in the club. The pros would be the freedom and the fact that it's so independent. You go to work when you want to. Some clubs have schedules. It's certain, there are rules and stuff, but like, for us, we had to work at least 3 to 4 nights out of the week if you were contracted. And that just means, like, if you're an in-town girl, you definitely can go to work whenever, like, all week long. If you can work as many days as you want to. If you don't want to be contracted, that's like up to you. Like, if I was to go work out of town, of course I'm not going to sign a contract because I don't live there, but you risk not being able to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might go out of town and stuff, and they might tell you, like, we have too many girls that night, opposed to a girl who is contracted. You can go because you're contracted at that club. Also, the fact that you make decent money, that's a pro. You make decent money, and that was number 1 on my list. I just wanted to make a lot of money. The cons, it's dangerous. Very, very dangerous environment. Also, you can get trapped into drugs, prostitution, pimping. Some girls get raped. Some people get kidnapped, robbed, overdoses. People die. Like, seriously. Like, the first time I ever seen somebody shoot up dope into their arm in front of me in a bathroom. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Beautiful girls. Like, I don't know why people think dancing is just so easy and so, like, it's not like that. Like, I swear it's not like that. Like, you really have to be headstrong. Like, and some girls I follow, they do something because they want to be down. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is a trap. And I call it a trap because some girls do get lost in the sauce. My expenses were more. Like, my rent was more. My car, I think I had a Lexus at the time. And you have to live up to this lifestyle that you grew accustomed to, and then now you have to pay for all this stuff. So even if you say, I don't want to dance no more, you're gonna have to find some type of income that's gonna replace that money. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't go back to a 9-to-5 job. That's definitely not gonna pay for this. One thing for me, a pet peeve for me in the club, is touching me. Like, if I'm walking by, don't slap my ass. I hated that. Like, I done slapped dudes, ran their pockets, like all kind of stuff, because I feel like you doing too much. Like, some girls, they don't mind. I don't knock you. But for me, I just feel like, you know, this ain't no free for all. Like, no, like, I'm here for money and that's it. Like, you also had the type of customers that they don't want to dance. They want to go, what you doing later? Like, you have those what you doing tonight type of dudes. Like, especially like the Spanish guys. Like, they used to always be like, later. Like, that's what they always used to say, later. But I used to all like, as soon as a guy used to say something about going home and all, I just walk away. The rule in our club is no touching. Absolutely no touching. They don't play that mess. They feel like it's really, really disrespectful to touch the girls. Do not touch the girls. Like, we couldn't even sit on guys' lap. Like, they'll come over there with a flashlight or whatever, tell you, like, get up. I used to go in the back, get their money, and if they touch me, yo, call the dude, like, he's touching me, and he gotta go. Like, you feel me? Like, it is what it is. So, or the guys who want to go home, you tell them, like, okay, yeah, I'll meet you such and such, but you got to pay me this before we go. So they pay me this, and skirt, I'm going home. It is what it is. Like, you beat. So, like, I just felt like I was beating them at their game when I did it like that, because I felt like, you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you. Because I have a low tolerance for bullshit and, like, disrespect and all of that extra stuff. I never got in a fight in the club, surprisingly, though, but I came really, really close a lot of times. The sadder part of this story is that you know, the girls that die, the girls that overdose, that you used to be cool with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was this girl that I had a problem with because she stole $100 out my wallet or whatever. So I stopped talking to her. We never really talked, but, you know, we conversed or whatever. When I went back to work, they had all these RIPs in there, and they had her name on it, and roses and flowers, and I'm just like, she died? They like, yeah, she overdosed last night. And I'm just like, I bust out crying, y'all. Like, I didn't start crying because she died, but I guess, like, that week, honestly, like, that week, it was just, you have those times in the club where you just so tired of it. Like, you just tired of it. Like, I was tired of dancing. I was tired of the stuff. Like, you think, like, you just go to work and you just make money. Like, some nights, yeah, they like that, but it's not. It's a job. You have to run game all night. You have to, you know what I'm saying? It's just so much, and it just got so overwhelming. I was just tired of it. I wanted more. I wanted different. I just wanted to do something else. I felt trapped, because it's like, dad, nothing else is gonna pay me this type of money. So I was like, I gotta suck it up and do this. Like, you know, I tried to go to school, but I was in school falling asleep in class and all that stuff. So I ended up just dropping out. Like, so it was just like, it was so crazy, y'all. Like, it's just so much stuff. Like, it hit me hard, because I don't know what was up with me that week. People don't understand what something like, people have so many reasons to why they dance. Like, some people be like, oh, I dance to pay my college tuition. Like, that's the stripper myth. Like, girl, I dance to pay my rent, to pay my bills, to be okay, to be able to eat every night, to be able to help my family if they need to save some money. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I dance. And what really messed me up is the fact that when the last time I seen that girl, y'all, she had a smile on her face. Like, you would have never thought that she was going through anything. Like, and that's just so crazy. Like, people walk around with smiles on their faces every day, and you just never know that they are going through the most. Like, the most fun times I've ever had in my life has been in that strip club. It's so much fun sometimes, and I mean, you have a ball. Like, you have great nights. It's just so many memories. You do think about it, and you just be like, Dad, we had so much fun that night. Or we'd be laughing about the stuff that we did. Like, I'm not even gonna say too much, but me and my friend, we was just laughing about some of the stuff we did. Like, you know, like running out of the club, just all kind of stuff. Like, it's fun. It's really, really fun, but it takes a toll on you sometimes. Sometimes you just want to quit. Like, I was just taking months off of work. Like, I would just take like a month off and just don't go to work. Then you drunk every freaking night. Like, the girl, like, it was points where I just stopped drinking, but you have to drink, because this ain't what you want to do unless you like it. I mean, drinking for me helped me, like, not focus on the guy. Your curve game definitely got to be on 100. I end up quitting because I end up getting engaged. Well, I knew some girls in the club who were like, sleep with the guy, and then they think they own him, and then they come in the club and tip me. So now she all in my face, in his face. I'm like, well, y'all have a nice night. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because you done gave up the goods and now you feel like, oh, he gonna only tip you in the club. Like, that ain't how it works. Like, guys love what they can't have. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fantasy is gone. Once you have sex with them, there is no more fantasy. Like, they know what it feels like. They know, like, you don't give them nothing to think about. They know. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, you just gotta stay. You have to have game. And another important thing is that guys have preferences. Like, they might not want to dance with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Girls used to get mad and cuss the guys out and hit them and knock their drinks over. Like, you can't get mad at this man because he don't like you. He has a preference. You might have a nice body, pretty as hell, smell good, dance good, all of that, but he don't like you. You might have long blonde hair to your ass. He don't like blonde hairs. He like brunettes. You know what I'm saying? You might have a fat ass. He don't like fat asses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or you might not have no ass, but he like fat asses. Like, or you might have fake boobs and he don't like fake stuff. Or your boobs too small. Like, guys have preferences. Like everybody's not gonna like you, whether you a dime or not. Like, it was an experience. Like, that's the best word I can give that, is that it was an experience. Like, would I dance again if I had to? Damn right. Feel what I'm saying? Because it's fast money and I learned a lot from the club. I mean, I don't want to. Hopefully I would never have to dance anymore, but you just never know. You can meet people in that club that are really good people. I done met celebrities, like, you know what I'm saying? I met Cardi B in the strip club, working in the club or whatever. She threw lots of money that night. It's interesting, but I can't talk about this all night though, y'all. But honestly, like, it's not glitter and gold, like I promise you. Like, how people just juice it up and stuff to make it seem like it's just one big candy store. It's just not. Like I said, subscribe to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up and come back for my next video.